Based on a 2010 study, 2/3 of the people in the U.S. are either overweight or obese. Also based on this study, more than 50% of Americans are living a sedentary lifestyle. America is the fattest country in the world. I have continuously tried to comprehend why we are living in such a supersized world, but I just can't. I have seen the excuses, but that's all I see. Excuses, excuses, and then more excuses. None of which should be considered valid. Often, when I read about the reasons for people being obese, I think of a little child trying to explain why they don't have their homework when the real fault is their own. When you sit on a couch and continuously fill your body with the delicious poison and don't bother to at least do a push-up, all you are sitting on is your coffin. Some of the most common excuses for being obese includes, I don't have enough time. I don't care how full your schedule is. Everyone has a half an hour that they can spare, which is the amount of exercise that everyone is supposed to get every day. A half hour is one episode of Family Guy or The Simpsons. It's just a half hour of exercise each day at the minimum. Another excuse often used is I'm too embarrassed to work out in front of others. No one ever said you have to exercise in front of others. Expand your mind like you have with your body. The beauty of exercise is you can do it anywhere. Often people prefer to exercise at home because they can watch their favorite TV shows as they do it. The excuse that takes the cake is I have a gland problem. Often the gland problem is the thyroid. Now I personally have a thyroid problem as well, and I know how easy it is to gain weight because of it. My scale definitely notices if I don't exercise for a week. I also know how simple it is to get in the routine of exercising. I admit to once using my own thyroid problem as an excuse when I was overweight, but I also knew it was my own fault. And all I needed was the harsh truth to make a change. So sorry to bust your blubber. A thyroid problem or anything or any other gland problem for that matter does not make you not exercise and does not make you eat unhealthy food. These are the choices that you have made. You should not accept being obese. I don't say this because society prefers thin people, but for your health. While it is true that being thin is drilled into our minds as being the correct way to be, I am not referring to being supermodel thin. I am promoting a healthy weight. You can have a muffin top, or maybe 2 or 3. If you're obese, you face a number of health problems. You put yourself in the risk of heart attacks and cancer. Why subject yourself to unnecessary health issues? Being thin could potentially save your life.